Hey, it's your buddy Tim Show back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we are going to do a champion spotlight on this guy who I pulled over the weekend, Chaagur. And yeah, I'm just going to show you kind of how I built him, where I see him fitting, and my thoughts on this champion as a whole. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so Chaagur is a Void Legendary attack-based champion, and I put him in the category of a CC nuking champion, meaning he's going to crowd control and nuke at the same time. I kind of think of him a lot like I think of Mashald, right? Where Mashald will throw up fears and then hit hard. He kind of does the same thing. So let's just go ahead and go through his kit really quick. His A1, which plays an important role as we move through this, his A1 is a 50% sleep debuff. You can book that up to 75% chance to put a sleep on the folks. Now, I haven't booked him, and I'm probably going to wait until CVC to book him. So right now, he is going to be on his base stat. So 50% chance of playing a sleep debuff. His A2 is he'll attack all enemies, so an AoE attack, double AoE attack, which is pretty rare and kind of nice, where the first hit has a 75% chance of placing a poison, and the second hit has a 75% chance of placing a big version of decreased defense. Again, you can book that up to 100% chance and get some extra damage out of him, but I have not booked him. His A3, if he attacks an enemy, he'll attack one enemy and attack randomly one time. So obviously if there's just one enemy, like a boss, he'll attack them twice. If the target is under a poison debuff, he will ignore shield, block damage, and unkillables, which is kind of nice. And then he'll grant an extra turn if he kills somebody, and if he kills somebody with both the main attack and the random attack, he'll decrease the cooldown of his A2. So that's pretty nice. Now his passive, which is very, very interesting, is he'll instantly attack enemies with his A1 whenever they receive damage from a poison that he has placed. So only a poison he's placed. When he hits an enemy under poison debuff, he'll heal himself for 10%, and he'll do that with anybody's poison. So you can put anybody in there and he'll heal himself on the poisons, but he will instantly attack with his A1 and have a chance to get the sleep. Now, the interesting part about this is the attack goes first and then the sleep goes, so they don't really get a turn. So it works kind of like a stun, which is nice. For masteries, I went on the offensive tree and put Helm Smasher, and then some Master Hexer to increase the length of his poisons, and then Evil Eye because he's doing his A1 so much to decrease turn meter, and then yeah, and then all the other nuker stuff. So this is how I built him. I built him in a Savage set with some accuracy. I got him going 192 speed with 100% crit rate, 255 crit damage, 260 accuracy with 4,800 attack. So I mean, decent stats. Nothing that isn't undoable for basically anybody that could use him. So let's look at some of the different places that I took him. So let's look first at I threw him in as a campaign farmer, and he can do it. I mean, he's not the fastest, but you know, there's no problem with him doing it. I think he does it in about 15 seconds. There's his A3, and then he'll do his, but he'll get his cooldown back on his A3, and then this will slow down because, yeah, he just has an A1 to start with, so they'll get a turn. But yeah, so you can see his A1 does a good bit of damage, and there. Done. Okay, so what was that? 21 seconds. Yeah, not super great. But you probably wouldn't want to use him as a campaign farmer, so that's really not while he's in there. So let's look the dungeon, which I think he's probably best built for, which is Dragon, obviously, with his poisons. He does a great job. I put him on this team put him in the lead because his aura is attack aura. So I put him with another CC nuking champion, Mashald, and then I have Duchess for help, but you don't really need the Duchess, but I just prefer the attack up. I thought was good. And then a Bad L for the extra damage. And it's about a 3-minute run, but honestly, the waves never get a chance to go, which is kind of fun. So between Mashald and Chaagur, they pretty much keep them in line the whole time. So you can see I've got a couple of 4 poisons. The twos are from Bad L. And if they ever would get a turn, you'll see him. Chaagur will meet. Okay, so see, he got a turn, but he put him to sleep. Or he didn't put him to sleep, but if he would have put him to sleep, he wouldn't have got a turn at all. But because I haven't booked him, his chances of hitting that aren't super great. So yeah, there he put him to sleep just on a regular A1. So you can see it's a very, very safe run, but it's not the fastest. Obviously, the Seer or the Poison Explosion teams are much, much faster. But he does a great job in what he does. So I think he got poisons on everybody for 5. So he got a 5-round poison on that Shatterbones there. And then he'll just kind of keep going until now one of the great masteries on him was obviously the mastery where he can ramp up his A1, right? So I think you get 2% and it ramps up like, I don't know, 10 times or something. So you get like 20% extra damage on your A1 because he does it a lot. So you put him to sleep on that A1 and he just didn't ever get a chance to come back. So you can see there's really no danger. You could probably use him by himself. I probably don't need Mashald. In fact, maybe I'll take Mashald out and we can run. But you see, he'll do really good damage to the dragon as well, especially as his A1 pumps up and he starts to bust that off with the poisons expiring on the dragon. So now my Mashald is also +4, so you can't expect him to be doing the same kind of damage, but he's in the neighborhood. I mean, my Mashald has some of my best gear on him, and this guy has sort of hand-me-down gear that I took off of like Genbo, and in a Neath way I had built, semi-built, so I took them off. I did have to strip one piece from Foley, which was kind of sad, but I'll probably put it back. But we're going to try him in Arena next, and yeah, just as a nuker, really, and we'll just sort of take his CC as a bonus, which would be much better with his books on him too. So the 4-turn poison, which is nice. Every time that expires, he'll pop in there, get his heals from Bad L, and do his damage. So you can see his A1s at this time are doing well over 100k on his A1. So if he gets a turn, we'll be able to see it. There he goes. Okay, 62, not one of his bigger ones. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's got an attack down. So 83 with an attack down. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, down he goes. Let's see the damage. Chaagur did 2.6. Mashald did 3.1. So yeah, so not bad. Not bad. Twice as much as Bad L. So, but again, not the fastest. Not the fastest. So let's look at Arena. I think we're just on the edge of 5. So let's find a team. Hey, look, it's our buddy. Let's fight him because yeah. Let's see, where is our? And look, he's well up here, right? He's my first champion after my empowered champion, so that means his rank is really, really high. So yeah, let's throw him in here. This guy is running him as his nuker as well. So let's go ahead and look. We're not getting an attack up though. I don't feel like my Arbiter is fast enough to actually go in Arena. So we're going to attack everybody twice. bam, bam, and they're just dead. so you can see he does some damage for sure. For sure. All these teams are pretty wimpy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead, because I kind of feel like I could put him in one of my teams. So let's go this fast arbiter team. Let's pop her out and let's put him in. And just in case his AI is stupid, we are going to tell his AI what to do. We're going to open with this. We want to use it every time it's available. And then hopefully everything else will just sort of fall into place. So let's use this. And so we got a defensive team here, but I can't imagine they're going to be able to do anything. So he gets the attack up. Down they go. Okay. See if this guy's got a feeling he's going to be faster than me, but we'll see. And boom. Why didn't he hit her? That was weird. Maybe he did hit her and I didn't see. Try this one. Yeah, so, you know, solid champion for sure. Oh, no. No. Yeah, try that again. Hey. Not cool, dude. Not cool. No. No. Come on. Get a turn, homie. Not sure what he's doing. Why didn't he use the skill I told him to use? He didn't seem to use his AoE, did he? Huh. Weird. Let's see if down he goes. I'm not sure why that's happening. Maybe I'll look at his presets again. Maybe I screwed something up. But I could have swore I had him use his AoE. So you could, 81,000, pretty decent. Let's try this guy. Let's see. Tax. Oh yeah, duh. It's the wrong one, dummy. Is it this one? Tax all enemies 2 times. Yeah, okay. I'm hamstringing my own. Hopefully I'm still faster than this guy. My arbiter's not that fast. I think 350 something. There we go. And then I'll go down. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. He impressed me. He surprised me on how good he is. Let's try. Let's try. I don't think he can do it on 25, but let's try it on 20. Let's see if he can solo. Let's see. Okay. Didn't put him to sleep though. So, see, that's the problem is if he doesn't have if he's not booked, he's not going to okay, so there he got to sleep. And he's healing himself because they're under poisons, right? So he sort of has a leech in his kit, right? As long as they're under poisons, it works like a leech with him. You can see they keep waking up, and the poison expires, and then he hits them again. So it's a pretty cool mechanic, right? It's a pretty cool mechanic. Let's see, so without him starting on his A1 or his A2, we might be in trouble here. If he goes, we're dead. Yeah. Okay. So it didn't work out, but yeah, c'est la vie. I'm going to try it one more time. That was interesting. If I could get to that second wave, and he gets to use his A2, I kind of feel like he might actually be able to make it work. No, all right. he's too wimpy. You know, the problem is his HP is just so low. Let's see what I ended up getting as HP 2. I mean, it's like, what, 26,000? Yeah, I mean, his base HP is 13.5. It's like a rare. But everything else is pretty good. And you can see, also, if I had him going faster, if I enchanted stuff, I didn't, like you can see, there's lots of, you know, sort of base gear. I mean, it's good gear, but it's not anywhere close to my best gear. So, anyhow, hope this helped. And oh my gosh, I just see my green screen's terrible. I apologize for that. But yeah, let me know what you think about Chaagur. I'm impressed. We'll see you next time.